You had waited today to work out, and obviously, you put up the numbers that you did. Just what were you trying to show today in particular?
I was just trying to showcase my talent, showcase my dog mentality that I have that everybody knows. To come out here on the pro day and just to shut it down. I didn't do everything at the combine, so I know everybody was wanted to see what I was gonna do here at the pro day. I've been up since 5, so I've been ready to go at it. I woke up in the morning, I knew something was gonna be special, so I wanted just to follow right behind that, and just do something special today.
After you got done with your first 40, I think I heard you saying, like, stop playing with me, something like that from far away. It just seems like you play with a chip on your shoulder, everything you're doing. Where does that hunger come from, and are you confident you'll have that for the rest of your life?
I'll probably say, seeing a lot of things on the media saying I was 4'5", 4'6", so I just wanted to, come out here and then, showcase that. Now, I'm not even close to that, So when I heard the first time, Jaden had told me, take him off, but me being me, I thought I could have gone faster, so that's why I ran it the second time also.
Hey Malik, I'm Ryan from Amped Up Sports. I see the number 8 chain you're repping right there. So how important is it for you to get number 8 in the league now, so you don't have to change that medallion?
I got 8 has been with me since my freshman year. I was 13 before, so I had to make the number 8 first. So it's my number. Everybody know me for 8. Being number 8, my receivers call me 8. So that's my name now. So it means a lot to come here and then wear that number. Especially all the great guys like Patrick Queen. He wore that number when he was here. So just to wear that number 8 with some pride at LSU.
You never know how the draft's going to work out. Commanders have 6 picks in the first 100. You might end up being a teammate with Jaden Daniels. How did he make you better, and what do you think the league's going to get with Jaden Daniels?
A leader. Especially between me and him. Jaden is a tremendous leader, a tremendous, player on the football field, and me and him, when we're out there on the football field, it's like secondhand in nature. I know what he's doing, he knows what I'm doing, so it creates that mentality when we're on the field. We already know each other, so, he knows when to give me the ball, he knows after the catch I'm going to do tremendous things with it, and he knows, 9 times out of 10 I'm always open.
Some league reports came out that you had dinner last night with the Giants. How was that, and how would you do you like the scheme there? How you would fit there? So your overall impression of them and how that went last night.
Right. I had a great dinner with those guys. There's some funny guys to be around, especially open up my personality to those guys. It's not hard to talk to them. They know me personally as a player. I heard Brian. The head coach, he loves the way I play. So it was just great to be around the atmosphere with those guys again.
Malik here in the back, just kind of sticking with that. What has been some of the feedback, some of the commentary that you have gotten from these teams?
I would probably say, I know a lot of people have been saying the receiver won off the board. Dog mentality that I play with is like when I get the ball in my hands, I'm going to do tremendous things with it. It's already, I have a plan to go score. So I'm trying to make the very, best explosive play that I can make on the field. So, they told me those also things from, different teams. I play with a high chip on my shoulder, dog mentality when I'm out there on the field. You can tell, after I make plays, I'm making sure the offense, has that, that energy to go out there and also make the same plays.
Hey, Malik, Hunter McCann, WBRZ. Obviously after an impressive season, not much left really to prove. You left it all out on the field, but 4.35 official for your best 40, 42-inch vertical. What do you feel like those kind of statistics and attributes kind of do to assist you as you try to get as high as you can up the draft?
It just shows that all the guys that had pretty good numbers at the combine. When people thought I wasn't gonna be right there, it was another just a chip on my shoulder, just to me write my own story. Not doing anything at the combine didn't really stop anything. I'm Malik Nabers. I can only write the path for me. So just staying on my course. Not getting too carried away with the media and what they say. Just being the guy that I am. A playmaker out there on the field. Whatever you want to see me do. I'm happy to do it. That's really it.
What are specific situations or throws where you see that familiarity with Jaden really help you guys out?
I would say, the slot fade that we ran a lot, with me and Brian and Kyron, it was one of those routes that, if Jaden sees, his cover one guy, between me or Brian Thomas, he knows 9 times out of 10, those 50-50 balls, we're going to come down with it, or we might get open just off of speed. So, just having that route in our package, it really made us explosive. And working that route, every day after practice, it really helped our offense be more explosive with the down plays of the vertical concepts that we had.
Malik, so to head coaches, GMs, fans out there, what do you want them to know about you?
Humble kid, I've been humble for a long time, but, when I'm out there on that football field, I play with a different chip. I don't know, I come alive when I'm on the football field. I put my heart, my soul in it. I believe that, it helped me get out of a lot of situations that I was in. So I put a lot into, the football field. So when I'm out there on the field, it just shows, the love that I got for the game. I'm going to be that, that player that they can count on, anytime that they need a play to be made.
Malik, over here, down below. Hey, just to follow up on something, you up at 5 because that's when you wanted to be up, or it was just like the anticipation you kind of woke up at that time?
Anticipation. I tried to go to sleep early, but I kept thinking about the 40. It was always something. I never ran it since high school. I started working on it 3 weeks ago. I had a little toe, nudge going on. So, just having that mind. I stated. I never really knew my time was. I was just going out there and try to, be the best. Be the best dog I can get. I was up early. Just my legs was kind of shaking a little bit because I was so ready to get out here. So that was really it. That's why I was up so early.
Okay. Hey, Brett Martell with AP. Do you have a range of picks where you really expect to be taken at this point? What is that range? And then just why do you feel ready to make the transition right now?
I would just say wherever a team picks me at, if I get picked, 19th, it's not going to change the dog mentality that I have. And I'm always stating I'm receiver one. That's the chip that I walked up in here with my show. I walked up in here stating that I was receiver one when I was a freshman. I always still got that chip on my shoulder. I'm sure those other guys also, those guys that's on the wall, in the receiver room, they had that same mentality, that same chip. So to follow right behind that, I'm always be receiver one in my eyes. So I'm always go out there and try to prove that.
Hey, Brian, right here.
Oh.
So you're a local guy.
Yes, sir.
And you had an interesting path here. You had a breakout season this season. Is this kind of how you saw it going when you committed to LSU?
Yes, sir. This is what I dreamed of, what I envisioned when I committed to come to LSU. It started off kind of slow. I didn't have the production that I wanted or whatever my first 2 years. But I would say I stepped it up my junior year and was able to go out there and get the production I wanted. And look where I'm at now.
Yeah, Brian, right here. You didn't participate in any of the tests. Any particular reason why?
I did them all at the combine. Yes, sir.
Ryan, obviously you guys are trying to make the league. Jaden is on the precipice of it. What's the league getting with Jaden Daniels? What do you think they're going to get?
With Jaden, they're going to get a hard worker, a leader, team player, someone who's going to come in each and every day, push his teammates to get better, push his brothers to get better, each and every day, in and out. That's just him. That's just his character. Yes, sir. So I would say a hard worker, a team leader. Yes, sir.
What surprised you the most about working with Jaden over the years?
Just his progress coming from year 1 to year 2, how quick it was from his season year 1 and then coming in what he did year 2. That was really it. Yep.
So not a lot of people nationally knew about you before this season. So now that a lot of people are talking about you as maybe a first-round guy, what do people need to know most about you?
That I'm a hard worker. I didn't get this far by not working hard. So I would say I'm a hard worker. I'm very competitive. I'm gonna come in each and every day and give it my all. So yeah, yes, sir.
So, Brian, the NFL, obviously, it's the cream of the crop, the best talent. Where do you think you kind of fit in and kind of, as a rookie coming in, obviously you don't know where you're going to go, but how do you think you can impact a team right out the jump?
I feel like I can come in, or earn the trust of the quarterback, earn the trust of coach and staff, and just earn the trust of all my teammates just to know, like, when I'm given my opportunity, I'm going to go out there and make the play. Yes, sir.
Hey, Thomas, nice to meet you, man. And I watched your game in Tampa where you got that great catch against Wisconsin. Got to say that was a good one.
Yeah,
But what was your favorite moment here in your career at LSU?
Oh, my favorite moment, I would have to say my sophomore year, the game against Alabama, beating them, and everybody rushing the field. I would have to say that was my favorite moment here at LSU.
Hey, Brian, quick NIL question. Brett Martell with AP. You might be an exception as a projected first rounder, but do you get a sense of underclassmen discussing and weighing NIL a lot more before deciding whether to declare?
Can you re-ask?
Is NIL, do you get the impression that underclassmen discuss NIL and factor that into deciding whether to declare for the draft, to leave early?
So you're asking, like, is NIL, so?
Do you think NIL is going to make more underclassmen lean towards staying and going? Or what exactly is the equation how does that fit into the equation?
I mean, it can persuade certain people to stay longer, but I mean, if you know at the end of the day what your goal is, and if your goal is to get to the NFL and play at the highest level, then I mean, no amount of money can like turn you back. So yes, sir.
So you played the full duration of the bowl game there. I know Malik played a little bit, but
Yeah.
what was it like playing with Garrett, and what can you share with us about what he'll bring to the offense here next season?
Yeah, I feel like Gary has a very bright future. I feel like they can come in next year and do big things. He has a bright future coming ahead of him. It was just amazing to go out there and be able to play alongside with Gary. I had played with him like my sophomore year, freshman year, but just being able to go out there and play a full game with him, I mean, it was great to do. Yes, sir.
Jaden had a lot of success throwing the deep ball this year. Why is that? What makes it so effective?
I would say he has great ball placement. Him just putting trust in us to go out there and make the plays. So yeah.